When it can happen, it can happen. And even if in the end it becomes not, for we have seen something like this before, the anime can still make it a very emotional scene. The Fairy Tail final episode, and this is the angry anime fan. This very okay, not final episode. I said that wrong. Episode 26 of the final season of Fairy Tail. Gajeel fights Bloodman, and here is where the anime and the music of Fairy Tail really can work well. While the animation may not always be best, unfortunately, I have said it before, and I still stick to these principles, is that the music of Fairy Tail is surprising, well, not surprisingly, sorry. If I say surprisingly, that will mean that I'm normally not expecting it. What I meant to say is that the music in the scenes works extremely well together. It creates that sense of awesomeness. For the emotional scene, the music score that happens when Gajeel thinks back about himself, on how he's always been left behind by the other Dragon Slayers because, well, it was slow development. But now realizing he don't care about any of that, he only care about protecting the woman he falls for. Yes, he confirms it. He is in love with Levi and he wants to protect her. So he absorbs the demon particles of Bloodman. Although dangerous to him, its power is enough for him to enter Dragon Force and allow him to hit Bloodman. With powerful blows, he and the awesome music that plays, he vanquishes Bloodman. Oh, almost though. Because it turns out that Bloodman is not dead yet, as he grabs Gajeel and says he's gonna take him to hell with him. Levi tries to help, but Gajeel pins her to a wall until Levi breaks it free, but then Panther Lily stops her, despite the fact that he doesn't want to. And it's here where things really becomes emotional. The beautiful emotional score is playing as Gajeel confesses to Levi everything, on how much he loves her, on how much that he was always a thug, and the fact that he was a scum of the earth, but she made him a better person. She made him the Gajeel that was today. She didn't make him into the high and mighty Gajeel. She made him into a person that really would have looked forward to a future together with her. As Panther Lily swears to take Levi back to the guild, the two of them can only scream in despair as Gajeel disappears, seemingly. With that, scenes are playing about Gajeel and Levi, and then it closes up with a scream of heartbreak. I have to say though that I have to admit I cried in that scene. It really worked. And that makes me happy. When Fairy Tail wants to create an emotional scene, even if it in the end turns out to not be the way we suspected it to be, it can really work. Elsewhere, Brandish is trying to talk to August with Team Natsu, and while August considered it, suddenly though Brandish stabs August because, well, Mess decided to erase her memory, which of course makes August mad, as he then decides to vanquish all of the Fairy Tail member of Team Natsu as they disappear in a blast of energy. Although it's not known it happens. Elsewhere, sorry, Kana is still trying to break Mavis out of the prison, which seems to be working more and more and more. So, but it's until finally it works, and she breaks the spirit and frees Mavis, who awakens. Although she reveals that her body is actually very weak, she has difficult moving. Well, that's not exactly a very good moments of it all. She wanted to be free so she could stop Seraph, and now she can hardly move. And she's naked to boot. Finally, Acnologia gets confronted by the High Enchanter of Irene Belserion, who fights Acnologia. Acnologia acknowledges her power, but he also says that he has no intention of waiting behind for Seraph to find Fairy Harto or anything else. This is Acnologia after all. He's a mass of destruction. All he cares about is destruction. But then Irene reveals that she has already planned everything. She enchanted the land and created magical switching so that Acnologia will be switched to another location, as will the rest of the team. Who knows, maybe even the teams that's supposed to be destroyed will be warped. As Acnologia for the first time is amazed, he asks who Irene is. She tells her name as the field changes to the advantage. What awaits us now, I don't know. But yeah, I have to say, the scene where Gajeel seemingly disappears, the musical score and the emotion there is real. And that really works. So I have to praise that episode for that. The despair in all of these people is also real. It really creates that sense of what is happening now. So I really have to praise this episode. Even though I don't think Gajeel will die like that. You do not kill off a main character like that. So give me a false if you have any.